Is it too good to be true?
Wake up, sunshine. You know it's comic time. Let's see what I got today. Let's start now.
Is it too good to be true? I want this so much, but don't know if I can trust you.
Hey guys, glad to see your smiling faces today. All right, now if you're new, if you like topics like comic speculation, first appearances, or classic covers, and really cool stories, if you like those kind of topics, you come to the right place. All right, and make sure you guys, if you're new, subscribe. All right, so let's start with the comics now. All right, guys, our first comic here is Dinosaurs for Hire, and this was published by Eternity Comics in '88, and I believe it got purchased by Malibu in the '90s. Anyway, this comic actually was part of a video game from Sega, I think, and I believe it was also optioned for a animated series, but it never got developed. I remember this was sometime in the early '90s. This comic actually was kind of popular. So they got canceled again, and I believe Malibu Comics got purchased by Marvel. So this is one of the late '80s, early '90s independent comics. All right. The next comic here is going to be Web of Spider-Man, issue number 69. Kind of a cool Hulk vs. Spider-Man issue. However, the one you want to have is issue 70. 'Cause in issue 70, it is the first appearance of the Spider-Hulk. So, cool issue, but the 70 is the one you want to have. Now I have here Detective Comics number 1,000,000. And this is the early appearance of the Batman from the 800th century. And he came to present day Gotham City to stop the Iron virus. So, cool story. And also Batman, or DC 1,000,000, excuse me. With all the future superheroes down there. Next book we have here is Astonishing X-Men number 4. And this is the first appearance of Armor. Armor is a Japanese mutant with the ability to project a psionic exoskeleton. And that's kind of cool. So I think there's a chance we see this character Armor in the MCU. Could be wrong. Kind of a cool power. So anyway, if you see this book for 50 cents or cover, I think it's worth picking up. All right, next comic we have here is Namor the Submariner. This is the 90 series. This is Namor's second solo series. The first one came out, I guess, in '68. So if you want some cheap 90s Namor's thrills, here he is. Anyway, I got this for 50 cents. Apparently I believe he is coming to the MCU, so if you see this book for cheap, it might be worth picking up. I know the earlier Silver Age ones are better, but it's still better than nothing. So if you see this book for 50 cents, cover or less, I'd grab it. I got this for 50 cents also. The Irredeemable Ant-Man number 1. Now, this is the first appearance of the fourth Ant-Man. His name is Eric O'Grady. This book goes for, probably about $4 or $5. It's the fourth Ant-Man. I haven't read it yet. I'm going to read it. All right, this next comic here is Secret Avengers number 1. Got this for 50 cents also. And this is the first appearance of Nick Fury Jr. joining the Secret Avengers. So, and I have here the Avengers number 1. Not the Silver Age one, the 2000s one. And this has the first cover appearance and first appearance of Danny Cage as Captain America, which you can see right there. The Avengers number 1. Then I have here, it's more than 50 cents, you can see by the price here, Green Lantern Zero. Now this is the origin and first cover appearance and first appearance of Simon Baz as, I guess, Green Lantern. Now, Simon Baz's first appearance was in the Free Comic Book Day, and I'm not sure what year it was, but this is technically his second appearance, but first cover appearance as Green Lantern. This is one you probably want to get because the assumption is he's going to be on the Green Lantern's TV series. So if you see this book, I would get it. If you can find it for like $5 or whatever, I'd probably grab it. All right, next book here is Fallen Sun, The Death of Captain America. I think this is issue number 6. It's also Michael Turner art. This comic has the first cover appearance of Kate Bishop and Clint Barton Hawkeyes. And in this issue, they don't know each other's identity yet. And I believe in this issue also, Clint Barton is dressed as Captain America. So I got this one for 50 cents also. It goes for about $10-12. Remember, this is their first cover appearance, so you probably want to get this if you can get it for low price. I think it's worth it. This is their first cover appearance. And last but not least, my favorite comic, for those who know me, and that is, thanks to Carl, another copy of Lockjaw and the Pet Avengers #1. The first appearance of Throg, Thor Frog. And for those who don't know, Throg used to be a human. He got turned into a frog who met Thor, who managed to get his own hammer and became Throg. So, one of my favorite specs next to Kanto and probably Animosity. So if you see this book for $10 or less, and it's in great shape, get it. I think we're going to see Throg in something eventually. All right, guys. If you got any value out of the video or like the comics, leave a like. If you're new, subscribe. If you have any questions about the comics or the video or anything else, put it in the comment section below. And also make sure you have your notification bell turned on because I upload fairly frequently. And that will do it for today. I will see you next time.